Hello everyone and welcome to Beardy Plays XCOM2, where Beardy plays XCOM2. I'll be Beardy, this will be XCOM2. We'll be playing it on Commander difficulty without the tutorial so that we can enable Iron Man. I'll also be playing some DLC content that adds something to the storyline. Talking of storyline, we'll have pretty much already seen this clip if you'll have seen episode 0 where I do play the tutorial, so we'll be skipping this.
Now that we've got a foothold, it's time to take the fight to Advent. We're heading into the city center to take down a public target, something that will get people's attention. Neutralize any security forces in the area. Keep your heads down.
So yeah, this is Operation Gatecrasher, played again, where we'll be introducing our squad there with the iron helmet with the point. We've got Spafe Yakmanson, as I've called him in this. That's me there with the cool glasses and the bandana. That's Beard Legend. That's Dylan Keenan. The other two guys sitting to the left, people that aren't actually a part of Yaktribe, which is what this playthrough is all about. I'll explain their purpose later.
We have a fix on the target. Move to place the X4 charges at the designated position.
Okay, so luckily enough, we've managed to deploy on a roof. This is going to make it really easy to ambush later. Some of this is going to be edited to the point where you can see...
These guys make up the bulk of the Advent forces we've dealt with. They're disciplined and well equipped, but their obedience makes them predictable.
Exactly what my sort of thinking is, but also clipped enough so that it's quite dramatic, or at least I hope so. So more on that later.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
So here we just see me moving my squad into a good ambush position where I'll be able to get a very good starting assault on these guys here. These are Advent soldiers. They're the easiest, simplest enemies available in the game. I'm explaining for people who haven't played XCOM 2. Presumably, if you're watching this, you have played XCOM 2. So Dylan Keenan, a non-Yaktribe person. More on Yaktribe later. He's going to be my kind of fodder for this. He's going to be the guy that triggers the assault. As a result, he's going to be at ground level while the other guys go on Overwatch. So just checking the grenade range there. Everyone else moves into a slightly better position. Overwatch trap. This will enable me to fire when these guys move in an aggressive stance. So first I'm going to trigger the trap. Dylan! Okay, Beard Legend gets the first kill of the campaign. I've forgotten that lady's name. I'll remember in a second. He kind of just cusses our mums and runs away. We press up. So we're now hunting the last pod. I know that in this version of the opening game there are 2 pods floating around. Pods are the words, I guess, that we use to describe the small groups or squads of troops that are wandering around the map. Okay, as Dylan rushes to pick up some loot here. A scope, which will come in handy later on. I'll explain what I'm trying to do a little bit. I'm trying to get my guys into a position where they will be in Overwatch as the enemies come towards me. What I really don't want to do is engage them without getting a free shot at them. So I'm trying to stay in a position where the aliens will path into me. So I'm moving slightly closer I know that they're behind that statue, but I don't want to reveal them in my turn, because that'll mean that I get less shots at them. It's always better to get a free turn of shooting at your enemy if you can. Ambushes are king.
On Overwatch. They're moving out.
Now, being such fine gentlemen, the aliens can't help but oblige me.
The Advent officers seem more capable than the grunts.
But rookie Overwatch being what it is, we don't really get much success. A hit on the officer, but other than that, that is a fairly unsuccessful round of Overwatch. But still, one hit is better than no hits, and that would really help me out later. It would. A Spafe here, absolutely cleaning the field. Don't know if you noticed that funny little glitch there. Trying to get Beard Legend into a position, that's me, where he can get a flank on the guy up ahead there. As it turns out, he's just out of range, so I put him into Overwatch. Okay, that's Laurie Mason. Yes, Laurie Mason.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Get some.
I wasn't in a very good position to rush up and flank anyone there, so back on Overwatch, paying off dividends at the moment.
That all you got?
Target eliminated.
The shooting is surprisingly good here. It's around about this point I get a bit greedy, a bit complacent, thinking about that sweet, sweet loot. I look again and again at moving Spafe up, and dropping a grenade on that Advent officer, who's only got a few health left, so that will kill him. What I do instead is move Dylan Keenan over behind this heavy cover. A grenade will kill the officer, but will destroy any loot that he's carrying. So I put my guys on Overwatch and hope that the officer will be suicidal enough to run into me. He's not, and absolutely slams Dylan out of heavy cover from range. Panicking Beard Legend and Laurie Mason. Beard Legend panics and shoots, misses. Mason panics, shoots, misses. Only Spafe keeps a clean head, marches calmly up to the base of that statue.
On my way.
Anytime you like, Spafe. And does what any good Yakker should do when confronted by a Xeno. Kill it with fire.
Area is secure. We're not picking up any inbound contacts. Scanners are clear. -15, we have a limited window to act before Advent responds. We need to get those charges planted on the double. Okay.
Beard Legend, the commander of this operation, picks up the scope that Keenan was carrying, you know, priorities. Then picks up an invisible man.
Comfortable. Moving to Overwatch.
Try not to leave anyone behind. And then we trigger the bomb that finishes the mission.
Rendezvous at the extraction point.
Was it a success? Well,
Status confirmed. Squad is clear.
yeah, kind of. Kind of. But I like Dylan. Dylan and Dylan and Laurie were people from another playthrough that I did a little while ago as kind of like practice warm-up. The game's still fairly new to me. They both did really quite well, or they died in kind of cool circumstances, so I've dragged them through to the Yaktribe to use as users. Basically meat shields for the guys who are more important to the campaign and the survival of the planet Earth in the fight against the Xenobs, no. Yeah, 3 promotions. So yeah, it was kind of a success.
Sounds, our sharpshooters engage enemy targets with pinpoint accuracy from extreme range.
Beard Legend becomes a sniper. Kind of ironic. I prefer to lead from the front in real life.
Serving as our demolitions experts, the Grenadiers provide heavy ordnance delivery whenever and wherever
Laurie Mason.
needed.
So those characters who are from another playthrough, they'll be dressed in brown. The guys from Yaktribe will be dressed in green.
Ranger serves as our primary reconnaissance unit, capable of moving independently in concealment while engaging enemies at close range.
At least early on. Now, Yaktribe is an online forum that I'm a part of, that have a bunch of different guys in it that are all into a game called Necromunda that was supported by Games Workshop a number of years ago, but no longer is. It is for them that I do this playthrough.
Impressive, isn't it?
Yes.
Capable of generating immense power.
Yes.
Yet completely harmless to human life.
Yes, but we've heard it all before, Tigan. Now, in your tutorial, it leads you into a position where you kind of have to pick alien biotech as your first research option. I prefer to go for modular weaponry because it will allow me to use the scope in this instance from a very, very early point, which is really, really useful for the sniper, or the sharpshooter, I should say. Hello, Lily.
Reworked your repulsors with some of the parts I salvaged from their old engine. Should fix that stabilization problem you had.
Always with that stabilization problem. I don't build anything here, as it turns
Tell
out.
me something, Doctor.
Preferring to keep my money for rookies, or building other stuff.
You should
Other
have known
stuff.
better. The aliens would never have come
Important
here for
stuff.
one piece.
As I said, it was a mistake. One I hope to atone for through my efforts with XCOM.
Then I'd say you've got your work cut out for you.
These are the guys in the initial starting lineup for the Yaktribe playthrough.
There's room for us to expand our facilities on board the Avenger, Commander, but we'll need more engineers to clear up space for construction first.
Yes, yes, you need more engineers. I go and visit the bar, obviously needing a drink after the loss of Dylan Keenan. I like that guy. He was a good guy. Yeah, the bar's got me chatting to Spafe. I'm the border guy, just so you know. There's L'Oreal with the original XCOM hair talking away to, I think that's Alabar.
Commander,
Yes?
good to see you on your feet again.
Good to be on my feet again.
The nerve center of our operation. The aliens have our entire world in their grip. Advent controls everything. Government, communications, industry.
God
Not to
damn
mention
them.
The military. And it's on us to take it all back. Resources and time are tight, Commander. It'll be up to you to decide how to best use both. The ship is yours.
My ship.
While we prepare for new operations and continue our research, we can pass time by scanning at sites like this one. On your order, we'll start our scans on the surrounding area. Commander, one of our resistance contacts just tipped us off to a site that may be worth investigating.
This is the start of a trend
Avenger plotting new course.
where I keep wanting to go and do one thing and then get interrupted by something slightly more important
Commander, the Avengers
for the survival of the human race.
search the area for clues or other resources. It's going to take some time, though. We've got a lot of
Modular
ground.
weapons.
These findings
We're
will
learning.
likely prove crucial to our ongoing efforts, Commander.
Yeah,
See a number
you can have the alien bio stuff now.
from this technology.
I've got
I'll
my
have a report
toys.
assembled as soon as the research is complete.
Yes, yes, yes. I like Tigan. I like Tigan. I've just heard all of his spiel before. At least all of his early spiel. What have we got here? An abandoned colony that gives me rookies. Rookies. Fluffy Bunny. Yakka. Bunge. Not a Yakka. We'll use him as fodder. Don't worry, guys. Fodder. Yeah, here's that trend.
Avenger plotting new course.
So we go. We look for some supplies because we need supplies. Supplies are really important. They're basically how you pay for everything.
Resistance continues to grow.
And then
Better chance of finding openings to strike back at Advent.
I need to go and
As
beat
it
up
is,
some
we've already
aliens.
identified a potential target to disrupt the
We
aliens'
need to
operations
go
in
and
this
beat up
region.
some aliens.
Our window of opportunity is limited, so we'll have to move fast.
For the yak! Okay, on this operation, we've got... does it stay like this? I can't recall. Oh, that's me, Beard Legend. That's Laurie, what's her face? Spafe, as our new Ranger. And Greenback. Greenback. I opted for a theme there, I don't know if you can tell.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position to drop.
Intel suggests a hacker working for the Resistance discovered a vulnerability in the Advent network and tried to pull some of their data from a terminal in this area. Unfortunately, the aliens were quick to eliminate the operative. But as far as we can tell, the data is critical to the aliens' latest operation. We're moving in to recover what we can. Eliminate all enemy contacts and secure the area. Access the network before they have time to lock down the connection.
Yeah. Join me next time for Operation Knife Prince.